you tell us a little bit more about CCHI and what the organization does and stands for and all that good stuff?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So CCHI was founded in 2009. So quick math, we are celebrating our 15th anniversary this year. Um, but CCHI, at the core of it is the national certifying body for healthcare interpreters. So we have put a lot of effort in developing and administering and maintaining certification exams for healthcare interpreters since 2009. That's kind of the bread and butter, if you will, of what we do. But in addition to that, because of the community that we serve, right? It's not just the healthcare interpreters, but it's also the people who employ healthcare interpreters and the people who healthcare interpreters work with. We've really tried to uh, establish additional programs and efforts out there to support those groups. So we talked a little bit about webinars, for example,
Mhm.
supporting interpreters and users of interpreter services with education. We also will host huddles for language access leaders. So people who work for healthcare organizations and are in a leadership role, whether it's a manager or a director or a supervisor, we give them a forum where they can get together with their peers to discuss some of the challenges that they may be facing. And we recently, in January, started a huddle for uh, healthcare interpreter trainers. So they have a forum now where they can discuss amongst their peers some of the challenges that they may be seeing as trainers. So, it's more than just administering the tests and maintaining the tests.
Mhm.
That's a big part of our job. We have dedicated staff that work on that, but my role is kind of the all the extra stuff that we're doing at CCHI and keeping that going. One thing that I've learned over the years working with people in those leadership roles
Mhm.
is that you kind of you can get stuck in your little world
Mhm.
because there's so much going on, right?
Mhm.
Just within one single health system, you look at their calendars and they're just like back to back on meetings, with, you name it, you name whatever the initiative that's going on within the hospital, and language services needs to be at the table.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of opportunities for kind of that internal organizational discussion, but where is the opportunity for them to talk to their peers outside of those organizations? And two, like, I'm based in Houston, Texas. Houston is the site of the Texas Medical Center, which is the largest medical center in the world. We have over 45 institutions in, I think, a 2 or 3 mile radius within this business district here in Houston. What has been fascinating to me over the years is that language services leaders don't always have that opportunity to communicate with each other,
Mhm.
even in a like
Mhm.
super condensed or area like that. So the huddle is that opportunity that we give them. It's an
Yeah.
hour and a half. We'll have like a guest speaker for about 20 minutes that'll talk on a topic specific to them. And then we'll do breakout rooms. We'll have large group discussion. It's a great way for them to meet each other. You'll have somebody from Kansas and somebody from California that have never met each other before. And then they come to this virtual huddle and you see them in the chat exchanging contact information with each other.
Love that.
And so, yeah, it's just such a cool thing. And we intentionally we wanted it to be a safe space for
Mhm.
language services leaders. So while it's not like a membership organization, um, we have made it somewhat of a closed group, just in the
Mhm.
sense that we want to make sure that they feel comfortable speaking to their peers openly about their challenges. So anyone who wants to join can go to our website. There's a Google form that they can fill out, and then once we evaluate their profile and we know, that they're that they fit
Mhm.
the demographic for the group, then we add them to the list, and then they get the quarterly invite. So, it's just we just wanted to foster an environment that would be comfortable for them to speak openly.